Hey guys, Qui-Gon Jake here, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Now, today's intro is going to be rather short because the tools factory that we need to get lumber to in order to bring the tools and sell them in Flagstaff is closing in 138 days, so I don't have a lot of time to sit and chat. We got to get right on into it. Let's go. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to have to do, and this is going to be painful, is borrow a lot of money. We're probably going to need at least 10 million in the bank, if not more. Probably more, if I had to guess. Next thing to do is to get a station. Let's get 2 tracks, one going in, one going out. Put this guy right here for now. And now let's go ahead and get the tracks going. So, oh boy, this is quite the decline. Man, that's going to make this a real challenge. This is probably one of the tallest points in the entire map. Maybe excluding that over there. So this is going to be fun. Not only do we have to get down, but we have to get down and have a train come this way before it closes in 138 days, which that's going to be no small feat. My goodness, this is such an inconvenient place. The problem is if I let it close down, I have no idea where the replacement factory is going to come. And we have no other places here. The only other tools factory is way out there. So let's see what we can do about this. I may have to resort to a roundabout. I do not want to do that though. It's gonna be bad enough having to climb this kind of an incline. But we're gonna probably have to circle it a little. That's gonna be a really weird road. Let's go ahead and delete that just so that we can... Yep, that's what I was afraid of right there. I think that gets expensive so fast. Because this is where we have to go. It's way over here. So maybe what I should do instead then is get this station built up as well. That's weird. Why is it not catching? Alright, well I'm just going to put it here then for right now. Let's see if I put a... There we go. Ta-da! Now it's catching. And then just for good measure, we'll stick a road in there. Cool. A little up there. A little roundabout. So now we need to get this route all the way over there. That's definitely doable. It's just how can we do it in a way that is not going to be destroying the budget. Alright, I've decided on a bit of a curve. It's got a bit more bridge than I would like, but this will have to do. Now I got to figure out where to place the depot. Because I will want to give the train time to get there. Because again, this isn't just the only thing. As we have to... Well, actually, I'll have to double check. I think as long as we're getting goods here, that's just the first step. As long as we get lumber here so it's starting to consume it and turn it into tools, the abandoned industry button will go away. So that means we just need to get a straightaway right about here. Now we're going to have to clear this one off. It's going to look weird otherwise. Let's go and get this guy in. What I'll probably do is just have the train wait initially is what I'll do. Man, with that tractive effort, we're going to have to go at least 10-wheeler. Maybe the Mikado. Probably the Mikado. That's 4.28 million. I was hoping to have that train be saved for a different time, but its power just is so low that if, let's just, for the sake of argument, let's just see what it would look like. So this would be lumber. I would need at least 6. I mean, that actually is, it's fast. And I kind of need fast right now because we're on a time crunch. So I'm going to buy it. I'm going to set it to the new line, which is Temecula Central up to page. We're going to call this the page tools depot. Alright, so that's that. So now, if I did everything correctly, this is linked up. This has plenty of lumber to send. It's now just up to the page tools factory to make sure it's connected. It is. Excellent. And then, boy, this is going to be one heck of a route from this tool factory. This is literally one of the tallest points in the map. So we just beat that. Not a problem. Let's see, I do need to get this road section here connected. No, I don't really. I'm just being a stickler for it has to look right. No, Jake, it doesn't. Alright, I think that's the first route done. I'm gonna let it play. Let's see what the Mikado sounds like. Generic. It tried making it. Okay, there we go. Already lumber. Excellent. So, and again, I don't need a lot of lumber. I just need lumber. And this thing goes 50 miles an hour. It goes great power uphill. You have 135 days to get there. Can it do it? This sawmill's going to be like, oh, finally, someone's taking all of our wood. You're wondering if this is going to go anywhere. Yeah, that's a load. That's all it needs. That is all we need. All right, well, that's starting to go. I'm going to have to start trying to get the route not meant. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, shoot. Ah, toot. I was hoping that this refinery would be on this side of the rim. This doesn't help me. I need a refinery, but I need one closer to actual Flagstaff, not separated by this massive canyon. Hold on a sec. I just got booped. I need to unboop the boop that booped me. So, how is your guys' day going while I scroll on my phone here? I hope your day is going well. I probably will cut this in post. If I don't, then that means I am lazy. Okay. Alright. That's that done. So now, because here she comes. She's coming up pretty quickly, although she still has the whole massive uphill factor to deal with. So now, gotta kind of just very gingerly be declining down this. Okay, that one actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought that one would also be really just like, massive amounts of problems. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep this affordable. That's not affordable. Sorry, Iron Mill, you're gonna have to find a different route to get to work. Because now I have to go all the way back up again. So that's the route that we're going to have to end up following, and this is going to be the route coming down from Flagstaff. Which I think will be a very nice trip, or a very interesting, it'll be a very interesting roll with all of the extra cactus and stuff like that around. And then a nice little lip like that. And then that is where we go. Okay, there's that. Alright, so we now have that set up. We've got plenty of room to get the tools over to Flagstaff. So now comes the other difficult part. She's just arrived. Yes, and it does it. It worked. We did it. We did it. Haha. Yay. Alright, we saved a business. We saved Flagstaff's industry or commercial sections too. Do I need more logs getting delivered? I do. I do need more logs delivered. Okay, let's grab you and Flagstaff oil well. Is that the one that I just cut the connection to? It's not. It's... where is it? Oh, it's way out here. Too bad. Alright, so we ast some more trucks to get more lumber over here, because the Mikado going downhill will be a breeze. We'll watch this thing probably to finish the episode. Let's see. Flag. How is Flagstaff's passenger line section doing? A lot of people waiting. Ah, and here comes the Queen herself. Very nice. As she glides along the woodlands, through the hills and by the shore, hear the mighty rush of the engine, and then I don't know the lines for the next part of the song. And this is the raise the flag, or race to flag. I thought it was punny and funny and all that fun stuff. Let's see. I don't have to get a train to be delivering tools to Flagstaff yet, especially because it's gonna be a little while for the lumber to even get there. So there's no point in getting a train right now to do that. One thing I might do is, because we have so many passengers waiting for this Temecula to Phoenix, I might seriously consider getting a Pioneer Zephyr. This can hold 52 passengers. Ooh, that's actually a lot fewer than I thought it would be. How fast? She goes 110 miles per hour, though. Whoo, boy. I would have to upgrade the rail connecting her. What is this outside line for? Oh, that's for that line. Duh. Yeah, I could get the Zephyr in, because the special is just it's too slow. I mean, it's not that it's slow, it's just that it's not fast enough. And I have 2.65 just sitting in the bank, so... how'd you do? Yep, Barbara's already got 40 passengers. It's... we don't currently have enough capacity for all of our passenger traffic. I do like these passing lanes. I am happy with how they turned out. Sorry if anyone's getting motion sickness from this. Let's see, I would need 5 extra million to turn this into the Zephyr. Was that what it was called, or was it the Zeppelin? The Zephyr. It's a good name for it. I mean, it looks cool too. And honestly, I've never added it before. So, once it gets to Temecula, the only thing that will be useful, in fact, I should do this while I'm getting the train over there, is, so it's this line, alright. Do that. I'm pretty sure you're this side. Yeah, it's higher maintenance, but it will be worth it. Because I may have to upgrade the stations eventually to give them that extra route. It's a little weird seeing the concrete slabs next to the wooden slabs, but no big deal. Wait, oh man, you switched lanes. Crap, I upgraded the wrong roads. Well, I guess this is all getting upgraded. That's a shame. That was an expensive mistake I did not need to have made. I got all turned around, all confuzzled. Now I don't have nowhere near enough money to be able to make this change. On the bright side though, now all the track looks the same. So that's good. That means I'm going to have to just borrow like at least 4 more million. I don't know what my limit is, but I don't know if it's much above 25. Probably closer to 30, or it could be 50. It could be as high as 50. Alright, once you're done with that, I'm going to replace it right when it gets to about 10. And there we go. So, this is the Zephyr. Let's see what she sounds like. If she sounds, what's her horn going to be like? It's really cool looking of travel. Is it double? Ah, there it is. That's it. That's a little disappointing for a horn, but yeah, well. On the bright side, this should get us a lot faster. And just the quicker exchange of speed. And also, worst case scenario, I could, and maybe I should, get a second one. They're expensive, I know, but also this one's not going very fast just yet. It's because of the embankment. The embankment slows it down. But once it gets going, it's going to be really cooking. Because it doesn't have, it's pretty straight shot otherwise. Because these guys have their average speed at what? 62 miles per hour, but it takes them about 3 minutes to get to that speed on level terrain. Otherwise, it's a good top speed of like 39 miles an hour. Whereas this guy, now it's getting there. Let's see what this thing looks like. What does it look like from the cab? Whoa. That's weird. I can't really see. There we go. She's only going 53 miles an hour. So far, this has not turned out to be a worthwhile investment. 52. What is taking this thing so long to get up to speed? I was promised speed, dang it! Oh, man. It just now hit 60. It's over halfway down to its destination. That's not good. I would have been better off replacing this with a just more higher power steam locomotive like a Mikado. Wow, a Hiawatha would be nice, but that thing's way out of our price range. Although the Atlantic is faster, it's just that the Mikado's just more consistent. Bummer, that may have been a mistake. Well, we'll let this thing balance itself out. It's now going 69 miles an hour, which is nice, but it's already at the end of the station, and it just now is reaching fast speeds. I may need to look into maybe it's possible that the rail is too slow. No, this is 80s. Okay, this is 62. This is slower. This, yeah, when it hits this final bend, it's a little goofy. I may need to just bite the bullet and turn this into a tunnel. But at the very least, this here isn't working. Let's go ahead and it's going to be a little wonky, but it should at least get the speed situation sorted out. Because I don't need it to be this crooked. Might do that. And then I'll have this guy swing around and hit let's see, does that work? That's 74 miles an hour for a transfer. That's not really what I want to see. Whoa. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, here you're going. So, yeah. That also would help me keep the purple line separate. Although I think it is another passenger train as well. I may have really guffed this. Well, while this is sorting itself out, how is the tools coming out over here in page 41 production? Alrighty. Let's see about getting a new train. I don't want to buy another depot, but I'm running out of... kind of don't have a good spot for it. Like, I could do this, but it really isn't what it's designed for. Let's see. Let's do this. And let's do this. And then let's do this. A little further. Do that. Then we do that. Now, if I do this, it is at least right. So, I will need to extend this guy just a little. What is going on with this? I see this thing turning. Okay, we need to redo this one. Okay, I gotta delete this and this. This is way more complicated than it needed to be. But you know what? It's okay. I like it. And it looks good to me. And that's what matters. Wow, we have 4 million from somewhere. That's a nice problem to have. Where'd all this money come from? Let's see. No, let's have this thing. Let's have it come alongside. Let's not have it. There we go, like that. Let's not have it override. There we go. And double switch. Very good. Alright, so now I only need to get this route connected to this one. So I'll need to do a slight little bit of a branch here. And then literally just swing this thing on around to this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. I guess what I could do is I could just have it go like this. Wow, that's a steep increase suddenly. Wow, that's a gorgeous cut. I'm probably going to delete this as soon as I can because that's ugly. Ugly. 5.3 million. I wonder if that's that. If that's the Mikado. That just made us 1.88 million. That's awesome. All right, so for this one we can only afford a 10-wheeler, but then we're going to be able to bring tools, which is boxcar material. 5 might. Well, no, it's a long distance. It's quite a long distance. So this is going to be from the Page Tools Depot all the way out here to Flagstaff, old Flagstaff Station. All right, so she comes. Let's go and get a signal. Right there. Nice. 46 lumber. We're going to have a maximum of 72. There's still tons of lumber just sitting here waiting to be delivered, so we'll get 2 more vehicles. Ideally, I like to have all the rail connected so that I don't have to keep making spurs to move to more depots, for more spurs for more depots. I'd rather not do that if I can help it, but I don't also want the freight train sharing the same main line as the passenger train. In fact, I might even put some more trees to kind of try to brush this up. The problem is this is dry brush. This is literally not where you expect to find a massive forest. At least I don't think so. There we go. There's some tools. Huzzah, huzzah. Flagstaff, your tools are coming. what color we should make this. The boxcars don't look good colored. They rarely look good. Sorry, Barbara. We got something important coming up the tracks. Yeah. Something important is washing ashore. While that's happening, I have no money, I just discovered. How are you doing for me? Oh, 2 million. Okay. Okay, that works. Are you taking the quicker route? No, you're not. Can I just swap the 2 stations? Can I just like make green come in on the right and purple come in on the left? So you'd be terminal 1 and you'd be terminal 2. Did something wrong that it did not like. I don't know what it was, but why don't you like this? Because you come in from here. So then you're going down this track here. Oh, I have to make this a double switch. There we go. Because this should also help this thing speed. It still takes it 6 minutes to get up to 110 miles an hour. The route just isn't that short. It's just much longer. And even if it was, like, say, go to Flagstaff, that thing I don't think would be good at all because of the grade increase. There she goes, finally. Alright, I only see 6 tools. That's a work in progress. See, even she's only bringing 54 to lumber. But she does make 1.88. At least in gross. How's she on speed? 30 miles an hour. Yeah. That tracks. Yes, this isn't just modest elevation, this is high elevation. So this is a lot closer to the 25 miles per hour level of max speed. Which, you know, is what it is. Good old cornbread carrier has been delivering faithfully to Temecula for a while. Oh, she's moving fast, 64. There we go. I think it was slowing down because, if I'm not mistaken, the bridge here slows it down. No, it should be able to go full speed here. 112, 186, 80. Yeah, it isn't until it gets to this bend that it has to slow down. But yeah, 156 passengers. I should have checked what her through rate was. That would have been a good reference to see how much faster she's getting to the station. You know what? Let's watch some trains. so we have saved up a little bit of money that I'm going to quickly pay back to try to keep our overhead costs down. Let's see how much you've picked up. 33 tools. I like it. What's your speed look like? 50 miles an hour. Not very fast, but again. Hey, hey, hey! Look who's bringing in the lumber. That was some good money. She's making... Yeah, I knew this route would be very profitable. We just need more wood to be getting here, which it is. It's just, currently we're not shipping it fast enough. I'm thinking that's a demand that will start to even itself out. But, in the meanwhile, let's keep repaying back the loans so we're not paying interest, or as much interest. I've not checked our bread routes for a while. Let's see where they're at. They're at full capacity. Except, yeah, not all the cars are totally full. We might be running out of... Well, let's check Phoenix and Temecula first, see how they are on bread. 70%? That's kind of low. Temecula's 90%. Honestly, it's a small enough difference that I'm going to chalk that up most likely to just placement, and I'm not going to worry about the industrial nightmare of having to solve that at the moment. I have tons of bread or grains here, but I just don't have nearly enough demand. If Flagstaff grows to accept bread, that will change my opinion on it dramatically. Let's see. I'm surprised Temecula hasn't grown enough yet. It's kind of just flatlined right below 300, which it's like, if you could just get there, it'd be so cool. Yeah, this thing is making not twice, but it is making at least a good fourth more than it was before. So that is useful. Good to know. Are you you are. Raise the flag. The only reason why I'm keeping this, although this thing is barely making us money. 7 out of 40 passengers. Wow, that's bad. I may shut that line down. Because there's just no one going to Temecula from Flagstaff. That's a shame. I wonder why. Is there anyone going from Temecula to Flagstaff? No, not a lot. That's unfortunate. I may have to shut that line down. Because, yeah, I can't really be running a train that long for a loss. I was hoping that they would both kind of, explode in growth. Alright, let's see what happens when our first delivery arrives. Here at old Flagstaff Station. Let's see how much money she makes, too. $792,000. I was hoping for closer to $1 million, but I won't complain. Even though I just literally made a complaint. So there's a Mesa oil, there it is, oil well that opened up over there. Alright, let's see now Flagstaff. Flagstaff has a ways to go before it's going to explode in growth. So, but this tools route I think is going to absolutely help out in that sense. I may have to subtract one of these cars because this lumber mill is just not producing enough quickly enough. This thing's got it. It's just not shipping because I'm guessing it's because the route's too long. Which, what that means is it's time to put a second train in. Let's see. Where's the first place where I can insert a new track or a new split? That's not going to be massively expensive. There we go. I don't want to make this too expensive if I don't have to. Where is it leveling out? It's right until about here that it levels out. That's a bit of a long spur, but that will be useful. Because right now, if I'm understanding correctly, the reason that we're not getting more lumber shipped is because the industry's like, you're not shipping my tools fast enough. So I'm not going to be producing and then sending out more if you're not going to be actually shipping it. Flagstaff has the capacity for more, right? Yeah, it's only at 30%. So if I were to double the rate, that would make it a lot more lucrative. I am going to have to keep this unfortunate little connector until I can get a second train up, though. And then one last spur of the moment right before the station. And then we're going to want to do signal, make this a one-way, like that. Then make this a one-way like that. And then this a one-way like that. This a one-way like a that. Nope, we've gone the wrong way. This is supposed to be a one-way like this. Right? Wasn't I doing that pattern? The passing lane is on the left. Which means, yeah, the right is this way. And that means that the passing lane up here... Yeah, I really don't want there to be a long wait when you're this high up on the track. I do not want that at all. Because it's going to take you forever to get started. If I stop on this hill, I'm never going to get started again. Alright, how much is it going to take to duplicate you? I have no idea. Let's see, what's your current worth? 4.54 million. Alright, well, we just had a big thing arrive. Oh, let's get back up to 4. Let's do 5.24. Manage vehicle, duplicate. There we go. Perfect, I just borrowed enough. So my hope is that this will... Another oil well's closing. You don't say. Yep, they just can't... There's some reason that they cannot get this to work. This business arrangement does not seem to be working out for anyone. Alright, we are just barely hitting this thing at its limit, so we're not going to get any more logs shipped that way. But we have so much lumber or logs just stored here that I'm confident a second train should be capable of eliciting some better... Where's the train? You're waiting back all the way back there? Oh, that's so far. I need you up there, not back here. Oh well. I may need another passing lane right here. And then... Oh, that's a 41 mile an hour curve. I don't like that. It smells like someone's doing s'mores outside. There we go, 75, that's better. 60 signals. I think I'm doing this correctly. Yeah, I mean, it's barely scraping by. I'd almost be better off just having one train or one coach. Which I don't know if that's going to make this thing profitable at this point. We'll try. One lone coach. Alright, so I feel bad for you, Train 3. You're just sitting here waiting. When you could be doing so much more. Yeah, it might take a little while for that one to kick into gear. Because it should. It really should. Flagstaff is not nearly... Hey, it's growing now, finally. That's good to see. It's only at 30%. And that's going to keep dropping. Out of curiosity, not that I think this is useful, but I wonder if the Atlantic, because it just has more raw power, would be useful. Nah, if I do upgrade it, it's going to be to another Mikado. Just because if I need something that... Well, the Mikado still only goes 50 miles an hour. I mean, at least it would be a consistent 50 miles an hour, but this is not that hilly. It's just very gradual inclines and declines. It's not like this one where there's this sharp embankment. It is really difficult for a train that's not a Mikado to climb. Even still, she's only going 33 miles an hour. How is our friendly little Zephyr going? Pull up. Making 898,000. Yeah, continuing to do well. Our station also, I think, is catching up. So that speed that I was anticipating being a factor, I think, is indeed becoming a factor. Back to 22 million. What's our current company's HQ level? Level 9. Alrighty. Well, we've made some great progress today. Flagstaff is already starting to perk up a little bit and grow, although the tools situation needs to get sorted out, which it will. It will in good time. Yeah, it's going to just take a little bit first for it to get there, but it will get there. It will get there. So, we'll end on watching in the lone caboose for Raise the Flag. We'll await our trains here. And buses. A little loud though, so I do hope you guys have enjoyed. And next episode, we're going to see about, I think I'm going to work next episode on expanding our current delivery routes and just try to get our accounts back to a much more bearable balance of not being $21.5 million in debt. And we're making good money. We are making good money. Alrighty, well, that is going to do it for this episode of Transport Fever 2. We succeeded in getting the tools to Flagstaff, so hurrah for that. Hope you guys have enjoyed. There's a lot more fun stuff coming down the tracks. As always, this is Qui-Gon Jake. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye!